This tutorial is to show you how to make our most popular Nalu Beads bracelet, the Classic braid. You can use up to 10 beads in this bracelet and will need a 1 meter and a 2 meter piece of thread. Start by folding both pieces of thread in half and tie a knot to make a loop. Attach your threads to your board by the loop. Arrange your threads so the 2 shorter ones are in the middle with the 2 longer ones to the outside. Now pull the 2 shorter threads tight and tuck them under your board. You are going to braid over these 2 with your longer threads. Create a loop with the left thread over the middle 2 threads and pull across towards the right. Take the thread on the right and pull it down and over the loop thread. Now tuck this thread under the middle 2 threads and up and through the loop. Pull the threads evenly across until the knot is at your desired tension. The looser you pull the threads across, the wider your knots will be. The tighter you pull the threads across, the narrower your knots will be. Now create a loop with the left thread by pulling it under the middle 2 threads towards the right. Take the thread on the right and pull it down and under the loop thread. Tuck this thread over the middle 2 threads and across and through the loop. Pull the threads evenly across until the knot is at your desired tension. Try to keep your tension consistent so that your bracelet will be an even width all the way down. Continue this knot over and over until you are ready to place a bead. You can check this by holding the knot on the underside of your wrist and see where the braiding comes to on your arm. You can now arrange all your beads in the order in which you want them to be in your bracelet. Do this by threading them on the middle 2 threads and tucking them back under your board. Push your first bead up to the braid. Pulling the threads tightly around the bead, continue to knot as you were before. How many knots you will need to tie now will depend on the number of beads being used. If you only have a couple of beads, you will be able to have more space between your beads than if you have a lot. I have tied 4 knots in between my beads on this bracelet. Continue until all your beads have been added. I have used the Frida, Reunion, Mentawai, Genie and Belle's Beach beads on this bracelet. After the last bead, continue to knot as in the beginning until you have reached your desired length. You can check along the way by wrapping it around your wrist. Once your bracelet is long enough, tie all 4 threads together in a knot, making sure you tie it close to the end of your braiding to stop it unravelling. Pull this knot nice and tight and trim off 2 threads. This makes it easier to thread your spacer bead fastener on. You can leave all 4 threads for a toggle fastener or if you are going to tie it on. Tie another knot to hold it in place. Finish the ends by tying little knots at the end of the threads. You have just made a classic Nalu Beads bracelet.